Hello, YouTube. It's the Utopian Buddha. So today I have been reading the book, The Life You Can Save by Peter Singer. I promise you guys, it's free. If you just type in The Life You Can Save Peter Singer into Google, it'll give you a free PDF or a free audiobook. They're both free on Peter Singer's website. So this guy is a Princeton philosopher. He's super old, but he's like on point morally and ethically. His arguments are so sound. So the basic synopsis of his book is that the rich, wealthy countries and the middle class in wealthy countries have a much greater obligation to help the poor than we think we do, right? So he's been laying out he lays out a bunch of statistics, right? And basically what he's saying is like for minimal costs, for like ridiculously minimal costs, there are life-saving surgeries, not even surgeries, life-saving like treatments for things like malaria and other issues like there's these cheap surgeries that will stop children from going blind, but they don't have the money in these poor worlds. So like hundreds of thousands of, maybe thousands of children go blind every year because they just don't have. And then hundreds of thousands of children die every few years because we don't have like basic health care for the starving and downtrodden poor due to, the dynamics of, it's no one's fault, right? It's just the structural dynamics of the global capitalistic system, right? If you've read development theory and stuff, it's just basically like, money makes money, power makes power, right? The more money you have, the easier it is to make money in capitalism, right? So Peter Singer basically calls on the wealthy, and trust me, if you're watching this video and you're in America and you're not like ridiculously poor in America, you're considered wealthy. To do more in terms of giving to and there's this movement called effective altruism, which basically, it's just like an information thing where people go out and they gather information as to what altruistic acts will give you the most bang for your buck. Which for every dollar you spend, what donation or what charity can you give that dollar to that will reduce the most suffering for the poor and create the most joy, right? So people have done that, right? They've like measured all the things that charities that exist, and then they look at like the effectiveness of the charities. So it's really interesting, man. And there's a lot of great statistics, right? There's cause for hope. There's a lot of hopeful things going on. Like in 1960, like 20 million, I think that's the term, children died a year. I think it's 20 million, a lot of children died a year in 1960. But today, despite the tremendous population growth, far fewer children die every year before the age of 5. So it's those kind of things. Child mortality rates have like ridiculously gone down thanks to advances in medicine and altruistic individuals like yourself. So check out that book, and I'm going to be making a long form video of it tomorrow. I'm going to read the whole book tomorrow, and then I'm going to like take some pages out, read some quotes and really talk about it and get into the ideas. So look forward to that, guys. Namaste.